newspaper. So, not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we
Another morning again inside the yard. Plenty things that happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go today. But this be small country we yard. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now yard, I just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So, now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So, not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside the yard. Plenty things that happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go today. But this be small country we yard. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now yard, I just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So, now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So, not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside the yard. Plenty things that happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go today. But this be small country we yard. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now yard, I just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So, now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So, not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside the yard. Plenty things that happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go today. But this be small country we yard. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now yard, I just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So, now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So, no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, who we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for it in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas wey dem like pass all. So, na that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper.
Yes, welcome. Good morning, and welcome to your program where we call Colres, right on we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, where they discuss issue them with the front page of the different newspaper and the Polnado for the morning. And after we can bring waiting the paper them say we they can meet with people them inside where they can help we follow we discuss the different issue them. So now go on side. If you just join me for the first time, don't forget for subscribe to our platform. And if you just join me this morning, not forget as well for like and share the program. That will help for let other people and benefit from waiting. We actually discuss now the program. So we go straight and begin look at the front page of the different newspaper them. And the first one where we get, and by the way, this now the only salon, online platform where they review newspaper them. The only, I mean, when are strictly, online, strictly online, the only salon Creole online platform where they look at newspaper them. So you go only get the juice, you go only get the edat, you go only get the enjoyment, you go only get the different taste inside this program every morning from Monday to Friday. So not forget for the journey and actually bring somebody else for them be part of this particular show. We go straight and look at waiting the different people them. Don't pull na do this morning. And the first one we take now the AZ newspaper. Say MDAs may face contempt for non-compliance of oversight report. And the Bank of Sierra Leone reports significant decline in inflation. And Transport Minister vows to boost airline competition and lower flight cost. Yes, we get VP Jallo addresses caustic solar health crisis at Goderich Hospital. And government committed to completing constitutional review process. And as well, Sierra Leone rise food production soars as global prices fall. This is another story for inside this edition of the AZ newspaper. The next one, now the Salon Times newspaper, Sludge condemns online attack against journalist Thomas Dixon. And deputy leader says SLBC is a land of corruption. Another story for inside this edition of the Salon Times newspaper. The next one where we get, now the public review. We see polio vaccination target 1.5 million children, says Ministry of Health. China overcapacity is completely untenable. And you swear get treason trial. Judge rejects defense application for extension of no case submission. 2026 World Cup qualifier. Leon Stars secure first victory. The next one, now the Independent Observer newspaper, clarifications on tripartite committee's mandate. In Cambia and Bo, 38 inmates discharged. PAC commends audit service. And the next one, now the voice of saloon. And he say, government increases wage bill from 2.4 trillion to 5.2 trillion. Honorable Abdul Kabo reveals. And engaging university students, SAFMI introduces malaria control initiative. And Toke land corruption. Citizens urge ACC to investigate lands minister. We go to the next paper. We in the Africa 24. Traffic lights are future on the streets. Sorry. Traffic lights are furniture on the streets. No threat will stop Parliament, Speaker Thomas. And inside this paper, you as well get Tayama River polluted, bench warrant for S.A. Becklin, and silent deaths in the prisons. Opposition chief whip. Okay, I think they put the wrong picture. And we go to the next one. We Sky Times newspaper say NACIT DG receives prestigious award in Ghana. And Sierra Leone ambassador to China assumes new role. Justice Fisher releases 32 inmates. And other story for inside this edition of the Sky Times. The next one, the Owl newspaper. Voters' commitment to a democratic process challenged by violence and lack of transparency at critical stages of elections. EU mission exposes ECSL government big time. And APC rejects the 60% provisional result announced by ECSL. The next one where we get now the Oracle newspaper. And they say, as June 19 draws closer, Madabio can't be defeated by anyone until 2028. Sierra Leone police enforce stronger security measures to maintain peace. APC is divided. Moreton celebrates completion of new road by OK Fisheries. Nurse accused of embezzling malnutrition aid biscuits in Fenjeung. And the next paper we get, now the Future newspaper. Ecomog not for tripartite. Brigadier General Bangura. ONS boss, firm as a rock for any eventuality. And you as well get NACIT boss bags award. We go to the next paper inside the program. We're in the Open Space newspaper. PRA and stakeholders discuss fuel price formula. And for hard work and commitment to improving lives, NACIT DG honored in Accra, Ghana. Police accused of siding with illegal timber association. No election rerun confirmed and no nexus between ECOWAS troops and tripartite committee. The next paper, now the Whisper newspaper. Guma not fit for purpose. And you get other story then for you inside this edition of the Whisper newspaper. The next one, now the Salon Compass. At LEONE Rock, local workers reduced to slaves. SLRSA head undermine management decision, desperate to micromanage committee's recommendation. Now, all the paper in this way we get inside the program this morning. We'll take a very short break and they come back just now.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. but this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala we had, let's just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala we had, let's just go to the kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala we had, let's just go to the kitchen and check.
Yes, inside the kitchen, the colors already. What do we get today? Well, we don't know, but as I bring the person come inside, you gonna know waiting the inside the colors for this morning. So inside the program this morning, I've been promised when I yesterday say, as the producer tell me, as the Congosa to me say, I don't cook this neto, and at these plazas now I cook. I say, wow, the colors tomorrow it go look mature. The colors tomorrow it go look sweet. But anyway, we all not salon people them. Like how it be you must get one way where you go say no, I not agree. No, yes, agree. So the colors it depends to how you yes, yeri, and how your tongue taste them. How you yai see them, na so you go able for enjoy them. So let me wait and see what we get. Before we go to that, please, you when you watch the program, not forget for like and share the program. Like and share the program. I say like. We get 186 likes out of 542 when you watch on the platform of YouTube. And on Facebook, we get 99. Okay, so share the program so more people will benefit from this. We used to forget, 1,000. So as I introduce the person, let me go and see what we get. You don't ready for call your neighbor for come? Because I know say some of una can peep na the corner. They wait for see who that una get. For know if the colors go rotten or it go sweet. Okay, I don't know that inside the program. But inside the program this morning, we get a seasoned journalist. Well, most of the time we can count seasoned journalists in now. But that seasoned journalists that they can disappoint with. We don't know if this now one of them where you can. I remember, a few days ago, count one I also. And then una against with pass way up. Begin for ask him some questions, then for let a member say, he don't tell salon people say in a journalist. Thank God, me say me an activist right now. Okay, so let me go and see what we get. Inside the program this morning, we get Winston Ojukutu Macaulay. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning. And I must confess to you that out of respect for an effort, make as you notice, I come late. Usually on the 3 or 4 occasions when they invite me by 10 o'clock, I can don't then stand by the wait for you. I come here reluctantly today. I communicate with you around about 3 a.m. London time. And I'm sure so you see me messages there.
A producer.
Yeah, okay, I said that we had a number.
Okay.
Because up to 2 a.m. London time, which is still almost evening in America, I was on the phone with some Americans then about the situation in Sierra Leone after I listened to, I think his name is Tolu Conte. And I'm heartbroken. I made an audio since Wednesday. I know we recorded past 4 times. I last recorded it around about 11:30 to go 12 last night. But I'm not sending to me own position for making distribution because me know there are no group. I decided last year after the election to remove myself from many groups. If I didn't have any group now, then my tablet we are hardly use, and that is because of again sheer respect for the people away and the administrators of those groups. The last group I was where I did, which is a social group called Sajuski. I last participated in it, I think Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday of this week. After that, I not go there again. Because one of the audios I sent to you, where your producer will tell you about, is from a very respectable elderly man, Chief
Sumano Kapen.
I don't know if you listen to him.
Yes, I begin listening to her. I never listen to her all.
Now, in audio, I've been listening. Whilst I finish my audio, now stop. Now see, enough is enough about this talking. Let we will get, I would say, an extraordinary interest in seeing the removal of Madabiu. Let we let for talk now. Let we do what we get for do. Because it seems as if, when you listen to Tolu, in 2018, it was the British, led by the former High Commissioner, Guy Warrington. Now, it is the Americans. So, Sierra Leone has become like a gambling table, a lucky dip. And we have politicians and civil society organizations where they play along with them people here. In 2018, I'm sure you get that recording. In fact, for the past 3 days, I've been watching the recordings them after the elections, where they shoot in the APC office, they shoot everywhere. That BO went on AYV. I have it here. Let me script this what I've been doing for me audio. Where it say the only prescription for the election in 2018 is a clean one. Make APC not manipulate the elections. Make the electoral commission independent so that the system could be clean and fair. He said, let everyone see that the system is clean and proper. And then he said, rig election leads to war. This is Mr. Madabiu in 2018. And then in 2023, that election, by the way, if they thoroughly count the numbers then properly, you know, winner 2018. But Anesco Omar panicked, being a coward, Guy Warrington and the international community, with the exception of the Russians, then it was the Russian ambassador was in Guinea, based in Guinea, came to Sierra Leone. I spoke. When they warned that Marabou was, and it's not good for Sierra Leone. And Nkrumah handed over power to Marabou. They created a monster. 2023, the man publicly, blatantly, brutally rigged the elections. And then went on to kill people and back. And then you now have the Americans, we have the likes of Donald Trump. They try to tell we who therefore govern the country. We don't done for talk. As Pakababi say, when they overthrow them, when you go Guinea, you know, it's the false self left us alone. He go can't rule the fall. So if we are coming to that stage, let us come to that stage. Who that get for die, go die. Marabou is not going to be in Sierra Leone and govern Sierra Leone to 2028. Thank you very much.
So when you begin for talk, you say you're heartbroken. I relax for listening exactly what you try for say, because I be worried. But as you end the statement, you're more charged than ever. So you give me.
Oh no, we don't have for. I'm not making any more audios. Look me last audio, Miss Clip. The posse where I can work with now Westminster journalist. Yesterday, she was free because of the D-Day celebration where virtually all man go now post-mortem in France and Normandy for go celebrate that. And then, of course, so I'll be able to do a thorough audio. I recorded it over 3 times just to get it tight. Because my producer tells okay, always say, we'll not do more than 30 minutes. People will not get data. People will not get data for listening too much. Just do them tight and cut down the music and all that. The last one I did was about 12:30 going to 1. And then, why are they ready for? Because at one point, I tell even the girls will say, wait for come out tomorrow, which was for come out today, which was Thursday. So this was around 8 o'clock. Then I said, well, my man, we finish, I'm do a lot one tomorrow Friday. So I then listened to it again. And then I kind of, you know, my you play it here. I try from editor and bring a count together so I can get about 30-35 minutes. Then after that, I listen to the chief in
audio.
In question, what is happening with the APC? What is wrong with the APC? And I tell you what is wrong with the APC. It is Samura Kamara. Over 20 or 22 presidential candidates will come out 2018. Now, Samura Kamara had a problem. It is not APC. That is the most annoying thing about it all. It is not APC. It is not Marabou, which we forbid the prima donna problem. Their problem is Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara for be president of Sierra Leone. If Samura be president of Sierra Leone, then all political career for can thief back London. So the division within the APC is primarily because they all know want Samura to be president of Sierra Leone. And the saddest part of it all, broken in fact, is that she tried for really give a wonderful picture of Dr. Samura Kamara, which is correct because it's a man I know personally. But the situation in Sierra Leone need man who get small spine. Put him up publicly and talk to Marabou. So you lost this election. We are not going to have it. But he has refused to do that. Regardless of how brilliant he is, regardless of all the strategies them. You see, when the chief they talk, if you listen to that audio, he calls several former prime ministers the name. I'm a political historian. All the names in the way call, where they make for comparison with Samura Kamara. To a certain extent, he's right. But he's also wrong. Because from Margaret Thatcher, Ronald Reagan, we mentioned, go down. They all came out fighting for power. Margaret Thatcher, to the last minutes where if Okomot was in this country, he stood up against some of the most powerful men in the country at that time. The Michael Ecsl time, the Jeffrey Howe, the Howe, the other. It says these are powerful guys. You know, sit down quietly, the strategize like a dog. No. Ronald Reagan came out fighting. Politics, a dirty business. Samura Kamara needs to come out for Sierra Leone, not for APC.
Okay, so this make I go straight. You know, we start the program differently today, and you take the lead. You know, and we at some point you make us feel broken, or at some point you raise me hope again. For like I able for them, na me level was supposed for day. We're very cool and nice. You know, it just show say na like wave where you did at the water, you get for the actually go this kind of way. He left to you now. How you able for control yourself for go say one for go. Now you just to talk about Madabio whether na hook or na crook. A no good day in a salon as president of that republic. So now, we see Usai people them they raise up the momentum. People like you, they talk like the way I they talk so. But you get this opposition party where don't come out and disassociate themselves from any kind planning, any kind call, any kind, statement where they go out right. Even from the kind statement where you don't make so right now, say they're not the part of it. In fact, then don't tie bargain and sign a deal with the government for say, then condemn all forms of violence and incitement. What do you take on that?
The script say, today I am armed with a massive dagger to strike deep into the heart of the tripartite committee. But someone I deeply respected and loved held my hands and begged me to wait until the 19th of June, 2024. But more importantly, I have some good news. But I left the good news. Today, many people blog, and this has helped society tremendously in terms of informing and changing the minds of people. But there is a difference between a blogger and a journalist. I have been a journalist for close to 40 years. I am not a blogger or an APC activist. I'm a Sierra Leonean journalist. I speak as a Sierra Leonean, not on behalf of any political party. I owe no obligation. My loyalty is to Sierra Leone. Me, not a talk for APC. I speak for Sierra Leone. Nobody in Sierra Leone has the moral authority to tell nobody, and I mean nobody, including the so-called American ambassador, not get the moral authority for tell me what you are for sure, what you are not for sure. In terms of hate speech, the SLPP in the last 5 years, they were left 2015, 2016, 2017. In the last 5 years, the SLPP and their members there don't come out with more hate speech than anybody put together within Sierra Leone or outside of Sierra Leone, including Adebayo, where then they talk about Mami cause. And in fact, if you ask me, despite his sins, Adebayo is not perfect. The APC should be grateful to the likes of Adebayo, to the likes of Imram T, to the likes of Alfred Cashbox, and of course to the likes of Ibrahim and the Lioness. Of course, Unai, it goes without saying. You people have done more than the entire APC structure put together in the last 5 years. Even the newspaper, the WEONE newspaper, which is paper that came when they found APC, when Shaka Stevens died, he even make WEONE newspaper the owner of that party office. Now WEONE newspaper on that party office, according to the will of the late Shaka Stevens. They cannot even produce that. And yet, you go sign paper with the SLPP for saying nobody know for talk. It is a grotesque and intimidation for short people and down, because they plan for come out with something now the tripartite committee for short people and down, for make people afraid, including your good self, for make una begin afraid. Say, hey, they go. For instance, the interesting thing, if you go to my Facebook page for the past few days, I've been posting the things that Mother Bill and the SLPP don't do in the last 6-7 years. Then I see the likes of the ambassador in Nigeria, the High Commissioner in Nigeria, the Deputy High Commissioner in England, the one Lasberry na Switzerland or whatever. I see the all. Then they get some of them people, them Romanians, them where they can me book, on my Facebook, they request for Facebook request. Let me tell Una this. Una how they can monitor my Facebook page. I'm a media intelligence specialist. Una no get nothing one they take intimidate me. Una don't try several times or hack my phone. It's wrong number. Una all anger blood. You the Lasberry, you this man in Nigeria, the High Commissioner in Nigeria, you the Deputy High Commissioner in England, you the una all get blood now on our hands, because una continue for lobby and endorse an illegal government.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Okay. All right. So the time we reach where we go definitely get for overcome, inside the country. That's not just the time. But we could only overcome where we earn them, side by side and able for move, whose side we supposed for move. Because I tell you for real, not just cowards them, now then they mismanage, malhandle, and do things them to we the way how we not even supposed for take them from them. I'll bring this team outcome to you. I see, as I talk about cowards, the tension for the 19th they come up, and then I see na Kisi Road, na the east of Freetown, for the past days we don't see Usai. Even yesterday somebody sent a video to me. I will try for see if I can just project them for we all see them together. Then they get like how many vehicles, like 30 or more, where they ply, the street of the eastern part of Freetown, police, military, with armored car, with heavy artillery, as if now what nice alone get, So waiting now you take on this. Let's just project them for people as they get you own take on this, and then at the mute them. Fine. Yes, please, let's get you take on this. So people themselves go to see the thing what they talk about.
It's like we're on the same bunch of road. The audio were not pull out for this morning. I say, we are at war. And let me say this here. I am proud to be part of the forces of justice, progress, and truth, fighting a war against illegality, blatant injustice, police and military brutality, corruption, and human rights abuses in Sierra Leone. And in a war, normal rules must be suspended. The rules of decency, respect for law and order, and certain authorities are not just obstacles to justice, but they are tools of the oppressor. So, what you waiting in the parade na salon, now the tools and that of the oppressor to intimidate Sierra Leoneans. Oh, waiting there we Mugabe no do. Waiting there we Jammeh no do. Waiting there we Ceausescu na Romania no do. Waiting there we Marcos no do na the Philippines. Waiting there the list is long. Waiting there we Bokassa no do na Central Africa. Waiting there we Banja no do na this part of the Bangladesh again na East Africa. I'm not going to let for mention Gaddafi because deep down, when me go Libya and I meet this man, with all his sins, in people are not going to suffer. The how Libyans are suffering now. And the same Americans and the British that they kill him because he was trying to transfer. So I'm not going to mention Gaddafi. But powers die many times before their year death. So, you know, when he hits them, they will not even know where he's coming from.
You know, but with all of this kind of display, you know, now you get less than 20 people that will not be even all gone. Then go inside them barrack, take them, gun them, and keep the country complete 8 to 9 hours under control with all of them kind of display there. So imagine waiting. This not just, it just start like say, now like the tower being small. We did not say really this, we're not able for beat them. But now first they go make so, and they will begin slap. But when they catch winner, then they beat with better one. That's exactly this we see so.
Time will tell. And one thing I also say, Naya, is that Marabio go likely get the Samuel Doe exit. And we look forward to that. And the other thing where I pray for, make them two parties accept the American deal and say with the share government, instead of refusing to accept Marabio and say, no, this man will win election, for me them go ahead. So that we go ban APC and SLPP and all the politicians that were there within them. Then two parties, in as much as I will tell you that I'm APC, but then two parties not good for Sierra Leone. Imagine that young man they talked yesterday in audio, say, the plea to Samura Kamara for meet to the Americans then, so that the Americans then go introduce them to the people away don't give Marabio loan for Sierra Leone, so that they will negotiate a better deal than the one where Marabio don't negotiate for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is some personal property. The Americans that will be ashamed of themselves. It's a disgrace. Listen, I don't know if you listen to her. They plead to Samura Kamara. Instead of a plea to Samura Kamara for go lobby for the removal of Marabio, he is pleading to Samura, if I give him his credit for that, for me to the Americans, so that the Americans will introduce him to the people who don't give Marabio loans, so that they will negotiate a new deal under the APC that will be better than the deal with Marabio. Ebo, is Sierra Leone a personal property? Is Sierra Leone a personal property of the APC and the SLPP? Over 3 million people voted on the 24th of June 2023. 80% of those people are neither APC nor SLPP. They are Sierra Leoneans who wanted a change. And this blabber, not between APC and SLPP. Now, Sierra Leone against Madabio. This doesn't appear. You go think the next thing you like to hear my voice. You know. Anyway, it's let me wait till June 19. Let's see. As far as I'm concerned, June 19, 2024 should be Christmas Day for Sierra Leone. If Father Christmas no come, well, I'm not going to say Pontius Pilate, because Pontius Pilate now Jesus Christ he made a king. I go say Olivia Cromwell. Anybody who knows history go know that it's Cromwell in England.
Okay.
Cromwell is coming to town.
Okay, so let me look at this paper. This paper basically they try for hit back at what you they try for talk about. So the Oracle newspaper say as June 19 draws closer, Madabio can't be defeated by any until 2028. And they get the second part of them, we say Sierra Leone police enforce strong security measures to maintain peace. What do you take on this?
We don't tell you all errors. I call the names there. It's not to even military or some kind of. Now the people of Sierra Leone they rise up against Madam. The people of Sierra Leone police and Sierra Leone army cannot kill 3, 4, 5 million people in Sierra Leone. They cannot. But as far as the Kamajors are concerned, I was there. I was a BBC correspondent. Now, Bingbing then Lepa. Dirty, nasty Bingbing then Lepa. If not to echo mock them for slaughter all of them. So all these tea when they make Kamajor. Where were they when the war was really up and going? When the war be really sit up? Who saw them in there? Now, when echo mock come into being, with the likes of late Inga Norman, where they don't begin emerge, where Komok don't begin with, and they begin to talk about Kamajor. Well, you know, in fact, even the man himself, Madabio, he tell way for go for war, he shoot himself in foot, so he not going to the front. He's a coward. So, all NT and just a fraud. Like I said, waiting there where Mugabe no do. Waiting there where Jammeh no do. In fact, Jammeh had more than them. And Jammeh was a true soldier. You know, I mean, let alone the likes of Bokassa or Ceausescu of Romania or Marcos of Philippines. Waiting there where they no do. It is just a question of time.
Okay, so as you they talk about this thing, you know, and we still get few journalists them inside the country, we still the dig and bring out things them. Where some of where we can do program, we can go quick on them page, watch what thing they don't pull for the day, and able for come put more power on them, analyze them because not to all man be able for it, but with we own voice what they talk in Creole, try for break the things and down. It can give more weight to some of the things that we in the post. Amongst the journalists here, you get two way don't stand out this BNT. Thomas Dixon and Amadou Lamrana Bar. But this is not the situation. And yesterday we sit up on this particular thing, na this particular platform, where you get two particular Facebook page. One, na the disguised Facebook page of Fatima Bio, and the other one not to disguise na Mada Bio in your self page where he gather people them where they work for them. So what they do, then decide for attack them journalists there. Anytime where they bring something out, then they attack them, you know, and make sure say they draw them family members them inside for ridicule them and let them afraid and next time they not go able for talk, you know. And then I go ask you what you think about that day, but I go join them. Because at some point yesterday, when I look at the statement of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, I feel bad. They feel bad because the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, in my own opinion, not able for call out Madabio in name. say na in page then they use for attack journalists. Instead, then just take the writer in name, when I want Vandy something, and they left the page and just say social media, where they know the page where they attack the journalists them. So now, with these two kind of things, slash in fear, how they call them, the kind of fear where they get for even call Madabio say in mixed pan violence for attack journalists, and the journalists where then they attack. What do you take on this? This again come out in the paper where they call Salon Times.
Madabio and Paupa don't capture the entire society, not just slash, not just journalists, the justice them, the judges them, the lawyers them, the teachers them. I go left out the doctors because most times you don't get doctors into so much of politics. The teachers, the drivers' union, all of these people have been captured by Madabio. And not to foresee, and of course the civil society and the religion, the churches there. And not to foresee, Madabio kind of forcefully captured them. No. You remember after the last illegal election, where a member of the civil society goes State House, they make a statement, they plead to Madabio for making
letting get a portfolio.
Portfolio. So these people are willingly putting themselves up to be bought for 10 pence salt, and they will all pay dearly for it. Musa Kabia foolishly went on television and praised AFRC. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. Then lay on Kinama Road. Then put tire up on it. Then set them on fire. In the middle of Kinama Road. Yes. You see, it is very unfortunate. We seem to have forgotten. We get very short memory of waiting on go on Sierra Leone. The war, before the Sanko incident, the January 6th incident. The January 6th incident, as I will tell you the last time, Naya, me and the late Christo Johnson of blessed memory and Pasco Temple, where they're America now, we went to the war front, December. We witnessed the rebel and the advance to Freetown. Julius Spencer, another wretched fellow, went on television, then in Gambia, and talked to me in a warmonger and gave instructions for me to be arrested. Journalists and rights say they for lock me up and throw the key in our water because I tell them, see, rebel are advancing to Freetown. January 6th, the rebel enter Freetown. I was supposed to go to court on the 8th of January. So these are not new things. We don't learn. And when the rebels enter on the 6th of January, you know what happened. So let we go. 2028, are you God? All the APC people there would talk. If you have to talk, say, over in the body, Shabba will be president. You get somebody tell you, say, well, wait, stay 2028. Watch it. You know God. You know if you go there alive 2025, let alone 2028. In America, where we have people now trying to force Madabio on us. Donald Trump, you know what's happening with him. And that aside, when the Republicans realize, say, the only man will get chance for be president again in America is Donald Trump, every man, woman, dog, puss, and whatnot, be Donald Trump. Not that they believe or say they elect Donald Trump. You go into politics to gain power. You go into politics for gain power and help the people where you want to serve. You don't go into politics for begin talk, say, I the wait stay after the next election, where Donald Trump lost, let me say go be candidate, so another support. No, none of them are saying that. They look forward, of course, to the next election after this one, this November. But as of now, they're all there behind Donald Trump. To the point that even some of the members of the Supreme Court were supposed to be neutral. Then they even go to the extent that then they put the flag where they take go January 6th now, Washington. Then they put another host, the chief, one of the Supreme Court judges there. Because then that you go into politics for gain power. Not to for predict, say, the next election I will be presidential candidate. No. In Sierra Leone is the only, it's a unique situation in Sierra Leone. You have people sitting down planning for 2028 as if they are God. You know if you go there alive 2028?
So let ask you the few questions, when are for the people them directly. Well, they talk to one politician and he tells Salone people them say the report not get for come out on the 19th of June. If that happen, what thing will happen?
Like I said, the 19th of June supposed to be Christmas Day. If Kamara give justifiable reason, because right now, as we talk, there is a war going on between Kamara and Minkailo Manseri and some other APC people over some findings there, where they don't get within the tripartite committee and within the Electoral Commission submitted.
Okay, tell me more.
So, no, I don't want to go into details because I get two different information.
Okay.
Because, like I said, me not a blogger, me a journalist.
Correct.
So I forgets me facts and right
before you come out. Yes, correct.
Before I come out, because you get one of the chasing at so percentage they get. You get one of the chasing at so percentage they get. But what is clear, taking into consideration the contribution of Kemosi, where Sierra Leone should be grateful for, it is clear that Madabio no win the election.
So what do we want for know? Because me particularly, every time don't they analyze several issues then for actually, dot the I's and cross the T's around the name where you call just now. When I mean Kailu Mansari, you say in Kaifala Mara they get some, difference, in terms of waiting and they find out. So we don't want for you just tell you exactly what happened, but what you want for know? For say main Kailu, no one for support, the people of Sierra Leone based on waiting and they find out.
One of the unfortunate thing about the APC of today is not about Sierra Leone. It's about themselves. I mean, from 2018, it's about Minkaelu Mansare. It's about Paulus Conte. It's about, it is about themselves. It's about their personal self. Samura, who say Samura come out? They don't spend money self. We don't make poster self. Then and it's come go there. Then we all don't lost with money there. Then one can be president. They're not gonna be president. It's about themselves. So the likes of Mikhailo Mansari and the others there, Yassane and others, they don't have Sierra Leone at heart. No. Even the APC is just it's just that it's a means to an end. The APC is the vehicle, but it's about themselves. It's about me, Minkailo Mansare. It's about me, Yassane. Because if it was about Sierra Leone, Madabio would not be president today. If it was about Sierra Leone, Madabio would not be president today. Because they would have, like I mean, they tell you earlier about America and Donald Trump, they would have bent down and carried Samura up.
So that ask you this question again. You just talk, if not be for Salone, Madabio not for don't be president today as we talk about now, yeah?
Yes.
So let's ask you about the recent admission into the APC. Wait now, Sam Sumana. Yeah, what do you think? I'm not going to still stop. What do you think about and go in camp and this? Just summarize them for we. Himself, not about the country, not about the party, or not about himself.
About himself. About himself. Because immediately they admit him because there was this argument about whether he was admitted or he admitted or whatever. Wait a minute. Yes, you understand me. It just shows you the petty-mindedness of people. You understand? It just shows you, there's a phrase psychologists are using now in America for describe people them way they support the likes of Donald Trump. They call them stupidity. But this stupidity, in as much as it can be insulting, I want fair enough for you because it didn't amaze you. Where I just it is the lack of ability and knowledge, even with all your education, for look at things effectively and think strategically and critical thinking. That is apparently. It is a disease. It is not just an insult, it's a disease. Stupidity. Yes, because Sanshumana was wrongfully removed from the APC leadership as vice president. All men don't come to that conclusion, including the Mawe Pulam. Then Leon left the 2018 election because that was a monumental blunder. Yes, he was agreed. Then you come now 2023. Instead of you quietly lobby, conceding your age, because one of the factors I go back because you see the way they train we as journalists, when you serve the follower, you follow you. If you go to any international, if you watch any left the newspaper, then if you go to any news, television or radio station where you listen, when journalists talk. Anything will happen, they go back to memory lane, then bring one expert camp, then bring one old person camp, then they report the news. When you report the news done, then they talk to one like yesterday during the war. When you report a report done, then they go down and find one person who been take part in the war, who still survive. Then they get one person who an expert pan war, who not fight war, but is an expert pan war. Then they talk. Because that way you educate people, make people understand. So in the case of Sanshumana, you don't quietly coming back. They don't accept you. They don't acknowledge, say you were wrong. We're sorry. Instead of you quietly now try to be a kingmaker, considering your age, may I walk with Samura, let we fet mother. Make her come as former vice president. Maybe I still get some Swede. Talk to the likes of Minkailu, bring them together, because Aneskoroma has failed us. He has failed us. Whether people like it or not, he has failed us. So you come now as a former vice president, despite your age, as former vice president, come and gather people together, say, let we work together, let we support Samura by this threat. Let we clear the deck. Then after APC come back now power, then let we sit down and look we safe and see who that will be the next flag there. No, they not sabi do that. They not sabi do that. They not get people around who they advise them. You understand me? Or if they get people to advise them, they not take the advice. Instead come out. First they make gladi for her. Then they go put banner. They team up next to the banner. It maps. Sanshumana, president to be 2028. The next president. You know if you go there alive 2028. So now about him, he's speaking about himself. It is not about Sierra Leone. Because easily he could have been the kingmaker. Easily. Put aside your
I get this thing where I've been they analyze, I just listen to you, they tell, and I think saying that one of the reasons and then the way make we they try for survive small, the way how we they analyze things there. And that's why when we make projection, we projection or the fail. people not go like waiting we project, but not to waiting their like, but now waiting at the reality.
No, that's not a business. That.
Yes, now waiting at the reality. That make anytime we project something, and not go happen that minute there, but with time, it must then more sense in so. Now going back, like what you say, Samsumana, 2018, we all say yes, it be right because they deal with a very nasty one, it not being cool at all.
Yes.
And then, but 2023. Wetin we been expect say them for don't do, especially Kono, them for don't give, or not only Kono no more, the East. Them for don't give matter be a tough time at the East. Because they're not stakeholders. Dana, the Samsumana, the Logus Koroma, and these are all people that will benefit under, Anes by Koroma. Serious one. So if benefits get for come back, then the benefits pass. In fact, me no ever benefit from any one of them. And I don't intend for benefits from any one of them. But they keep quiet and they allow, because they're not to them, they're not give them waiting they want. They all just go hibernated. They're not waiting. So you begin wonder now, what una want come for now? If una been support and they una lost, we for be understand say, okay, they try but they not succeed. But they go quiet. They make as if they not get any interest. Then go and then I don't even know if they've been in the country safe. Then now they all become 1-1 for come say they want. Who's kind of think this about politicians? How that this making consider for uselessness and selfishness as well?
But that's not the time for tell you say the whole lot of them where Anes Koman and Green and Cap because Shaka Steve is not going to look themselves with one eye, let alone turn including Pakabase. Now Anes Koman and because of Yeliba. Because of Itrosis, because of sycophancy, now make it bring all of them people in the camp. Because when you look like the likes of Ibn Alpha Kanu, when you look in history as a businessman with airlines and whatnot, that man don't even fit be a deputy minister with only education. And it's come up bring a camp, he make a presidential spokesman, he make a minister for political affairs, he make a minister of mines. To the extent that the man get a nerve for talk say one be president of Sierra Leone. Now let's go.
So waiting at this thing about Anes Baikoma, we make like most of the one the way it bring come turn against them. And interesting thing where as this happen, most of the one the way it elevates. Now people the way they don't say they not even need for to get certain position. I'll take for example, in one of the less amongst the others, like Victor Fo, even for old public office, they're not being given the chance for. But Anes Baikoma can raise them up, make an ambassador, make a vice president, second gentleman. And now look how it's like, including Alpha Khan, including other people. The Musa Tarawali, for example, and all. All of them now don't turn. Most of the one they were Anes Baikoma bill, they all turn against them right now.
Not forget the lives of Attila as well.
Mojo Kaikai as well.
Mojo Kaikai. The other one we saved up. Yeah, they're all. Well, you see, I would say I know him personally. I will not say I would know 100% because if I didn't know him, even 60, 70%, I'm not going to even go near him. That is Anes Koroma. Because there was a time when I admired him and I thought he was a fine gentleman. He's not. And him feel say he's clever. He's not clever. He's a coward. He feels say he know politics. He don't know politics. Because if you know politics, they broke the first rule in the book as a politician, as a former president. Because your legacy depends on whether you make succeed you. And the possible way you make succeed you, now for protect your legacy. Don't take my word for it. Go back to history. When Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan, I'll call the names them because I don't to call the name this year. When they left power, you understand me? Despite the fact say there is some structures in place here, but politics is about power. It's about power, regardless of who you
and gentility not inside politics.
No, not about power. You understand me? So when Margaret Thatcher, when Michael Ecsl come out for her, I was in this country as a young journalist. She made sure that Michael Ecsl not become prime minister. And went and back Don Major. Don Major came in and protect Margaret Thatcher in legacy. To this day, Thatcher is seen as a good prime minister. Ronald Reagan, when he left, he make sure say in vice president, George Bush succeeded as president. The list is long. You know what understand me? So it was a simple, straightforward logic. If you want continuity,
and that come with the, even though it gets a break at some point, it come with the light of Barack Obama, where in between you get Donald Trump where inside, he fights back for letting your own person come.
Of course. That's the other told me. So annoyed me during the campaign 2023. And Ecsl man, elderly statesman now, so enough for talk. And Ecsl man, elderly statesman past Barack Obama, we're gonna stage, he fall in sleep. He talk for Biden, where as we speak, he they all over America, they campaign for Biden. And you know,
the word where salon people be the use where na in beat me imagination always then say, oh no, then a diplomat, then they play diplomacy, then they behind the scene, and they work behind the scene, then they talk to this and that, and not so them class Samura and I saw them class Anes by Kuma. What's our day today?
What thank you. I just want to actually raise the result. What in the episode now? Now that broke me still yesterday. We make an all finally see for release this audio. 2023, we all, including myself, at one point believe the international community, considering the waiting Madabi don't do to the people of Sierra Leone, will not stand by and allow Madabi for thief the election. Then it got to a point when I begin make audios. When I get an inside information within the British establishment here, where this Bobo Self talk yesterday, told APC not the lobby. APC not the spend the international media. The APC diaspora, they weak past the word itself. They have nobody of stature for pick phone and even call a liberal paper as the Guardian for say, this is what is happening in Sierra Leone. You understand? They don't have it.
But even the ones for you to give them the opportunity to call it, you go now. You do go after them back for let them talk.
The diaspora, oh no, you know why? Because they all get this stupid idea that they had about 2028. Oh my, can I take 10 talk because if I talk so they don't give me job. It's job. It's job. The other thing that is very unique with Sierra Leone, now the only country within the diaspora where I know man they grab their money, go be security, go work na Tesco, or go be healthcare assistance, or whatever. It is spending time. No disrespect to those jobs, don't get me wrong. No disrespect, you understand me? But in the context of what I said, I have to mention it. But it is spending time, the fact within the APC diaspora, for go be minister in Sierra Leone. It's a classic situation. I don't know if somebody in Mutuka during the 2023 campaign, where we been organize their elections for the diaspora. The person they talk, if someone want to make me minister chef, this I said, oh, I said, who's you? Don't begin to think, say, someone go make you minister. You know, one day manage 10 people in England, let alone 5 people. Suddenly you feel say you qualify for go be minister at salon for one department. And but you see, you cannot blame them. Because Anes Koroma and Madam Pio has done it. They can come outside in the work. They say that test course outside in the work. In the state house, minister. David Francis, when they go make chief minister, when they already act the country, where was he working before? That been junior lecturer at Bradford University, peace and conflict. No, David Francis, the chief minister.
Yeah, even the bank governor.
You know, the bank governor. Yeah, the bank governor. Well, has he ever managed $100,000 before 9 life. Then call it, it's a country. It's a country. So, Nigerians in England and America spend their life being a career person or businessman. And they plan for go Nigeria, for go do business, or for go open a professional work. You hardly hear it. Don't take my word for it. Check the present Senate and Nigerian Congress or Nigerian cabinet. You hardly hear a Nigerian at the diaspora. I have been an MC in several Nigerian events, political events. You hardly hear a Nigerian na England or even America. When I go and meet them, can you say, oh no, I'm planning to go be a senator. Oh, I'm working with the present leader that, I might be. No. In fact, when you reach Nigeria, they ask you, who be you? You don't trace. What do your head? You there England or America, there you can't be minister now. The same with Ghana. Go Ghana, make you see. The people over there now the politics in Ghana. They ever meet the Ghanaian na England? Very rare. You meet a Ghanaian na where they tell you, say, no, they get that money, I'm going to be member of parliament, or, they work with the press, they go. It's only Sierra Leoneans. Where even amongst themselves, for make them give somebody, that is why you go hear the likes of Adebayo Toys, the Toxi, they want to be minister, and I make them do this and do that, because that is all they do. They cannot even pick the phone and call the Guardian newspaper, the most liberal of papers in England, and say, really, we are really I don't know if you follow the British newspapers. You don't ever see in the last 18 months any salon issue at the newspaper then. And I will not do it. I can do it, but I will not do it. I will not do it because the next time you do it, then they come back come meet you for doing for free. And not them papa and send me go school. The time I did it, I lost a lot as editor of the LEONE newspaper. So una way in our positions then, una do it. Una show una self na England. Big phone. Talk to BBC. Say really we are not happy about what is going on in Sierra Leone. Not difficult to. When I have for talker or the right person for call. Somebody asked me the other day, say, who's the last Uma Upufana report on Sierra Leone? And I said, the last report with me again about the Bar Association. Since then, I hear other thing. But he said, but a lot of things are happening in Sierra Leone. Say, well, yes, now the money own style. You understand me? But when I was the BBC man in Freetown, don't take my word for it. Check the archives. Every week, they report at least 3 or 4 times. Because you have to sell the story to the BBC. When I mean sell, not for money, you have to pick the phone and tell the editor.
You get to convince them. Why you story for Fenway inside the news.
This is the story. And there are so many of them. You understand me? What are the money own way of doing things? So not to me to go tell them how to do story.
So interestingly, Yusuf, I don't know if you know, say we don't even pass the time because the conversation they end point.
Oh damn it. It's Friday.
So let's ask you this one. Where will be the last question? Second to last question. I'll ask you first one, and then the last one for the people. First for Samura and second for the people. This paper, not a today paper actually, but I think we need for Brian come out and let get your own view on that. Samura Kamara must engage supporters. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't talk about already. The time for quiet diplomacy.
Don't.
If you listen to Tolu in message yesterday, a brilliant message. After I listened to it, now I picked my phone, myself called Washington. Before that, people and they were I don't tell Steve. The only reason why I make Mother building a power today, in fact, I don't talk about this program the first or second time we're coming. is because of the disunity within the APC party. The international community are very uncomfortable with the APC because of the fighting where they go on, the division, even the chief talker yesterday within the APC. So, and as you mentioned, Sansumana, I don't know if it will happen. If they want the APC to survive, if they want the APC to survive, they better come together and support Samura. Because if they don't support Samura and take a stance against Mada, the Americans have their way. They have signed the death warrant of both the APC and the SLPP. Samura too needs to wake up. It is a very difficult, he's in a very difficult position. Now he won. The trust is not there. Because even the last press conference, what I mean called the first, I think it was Tuesday or so. By the time when they left the office, who said and decide for the press conference, the American ambassador who was out of the country, I don't know if he don't return back, they phone him. SLPP phone him. Say APC they call press conference. We can't talk about the tripartite. So it is fight. See, not a losing battle. He's fighting a one-man battle against a very disloyal, selfish.
Sorry, I'm not going to say this related to waiting around for sale. But this one we talk so. SLPP called the American ambassador, tell them say
Yes.
APC one can hold press conference on the tripartite. Indeed, APC been scheduled for another press conference, but then cancel them and say until further notice.
Because of the fight where they go on, as I'm telling you earlier on.
Oh Lord.
Now the fight where they go on within the APC. Because you have people within the APC who want to make the public know the findings that the tripartite committee. You get people within the APC who not believe say those findings should come out. And the one man in the middle of this is Madabio. Madabio is spent within Sierra Leone. It is spent in America. Waiting to talk yesterday's audio about his spending. I've said it a long time ago. Now, yesterday in Talker, I have said it a long time. Even in England, Madabio get 2 consulting companies. When they don't call me, one don't call me. I listen to the guy, though, the Scottish guy, or whatever. I don't know if I'm Madabio, but he's working on behalf of the SLPP. He don't talk dog. Not tell him 2 words. I say, fuck off from my phone. The phone, he went quiet small bit. Then he says, sorry for calling me the phone. Yes. He called me. He tell me, say, you understand, say, and he said, don't follow me. He want to make I do some write-up and this and that and blah, 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 and X, Y, Z. I'm content with the little I have. When it comes to Sierra Leone, I could have easily. The same thing happened when Anas Komar just became president, which in Sistelo, now England, where there was an issue, serious issue, where the Sistelo ended up na me house with him Peking. The Daily Mail came to me with money. And I said, sorry, I'm not interested. He's my president. Yes. So the bottom line here is that Sierra Leone is not to the interest. Samura believes say the fight for Sierra Leone. Samura believes that he wants to protect the votes of the people who vote for him. And he's correct in saying that. But it's about time you come out Nado. Power, they're not give you a table. Then you get for fight for. There is no other way. Power, you have to fight for power. Someone has to come out fighting. Why diplomacy is over? You want to tell me, say, Donald Trump better pass Samura? Or Sunak and others, or Samura, or rather Samura better pass there? You see what an effect for power? But when I talk to Samura, they make what do.
Okay. So
as Rabo boss say, now last chances.
Okay. So the final question we'll go ask you, we not to Salon people them. The 19th they come. And you don't tell we say the 19th for be Christmas Day for Salon people. And you don't even tell we say Madabio not for continue for Sidona power as president.
Correct.
But with all of this kind of mind game where Madabio they play pan Salon people, especially for Etonians right now, with the display of armor car, the display of artillery weapons, the display and the kind talk where they come and talk like for say, bullet for bullet, and I will do this, this and that. What thing you want for say to Salon people and we already don't get a mind say, oh, we need for afraid because this thing where they come, so smart be no go joke.
They have a choice as Sierra Leoneans. Continue for so far till 2028 and even beyond. Because if the Americans get what they want, there is no guarantee that come 2028, Madabio no go continue for rule Sierra Leone. And the fact of the matter is that he don't care much about the suffering of the people of Sierra Leone. If he care about the suffering of the people of Sierra Leone, he not go to Korea. He spend thousands, millions of dollars. Madabio don't travel past any other president in the world in the last 5 years. I challenge nobody for telling me otherwise. So it is now left to the people of Sierra Leone to decide what they want. Not to God day again. Not to Fosile will be at 2028. Not to God give them Madabio power. No. Now Satan give Madabio power. Madabio na Satan. Madabio na Satan. And Satan, the only way you deal with Satan, like how you deal with Judas, for drag and a treat. So it is now left with Sierra Leoneans. If you not come out and team up for your country, depend na God, na so God say, let be, you will continue to suffer. And the day when the thing for them would have died down. Because at the end of the day, Madabio no care about your lives there. And Madabio no go kill 3 million people or 1 million people. So the world, it is everything apart from expecting and wanting Samura to come out and take a stance. The people of Sierra Leone therefore come out and take a stance. How they do it is left to them. But una no say una vote them. Madabio no count una vote them. Madabio still and thief una vote them. So the ball is on the court.
Thank you very much, Winston Ojukutu Macaulay Jr. for where you take your time for joining inside the program this morning. And I want to tell you the watch we say the audio them way it actually be the make reference to where they put them up na the program today. Well, na the channel today. You go listen Chief Sumano Kapen la warn you a very brilliant but it's slow. So sometimes go there if you're not patient for listening to them, you go on for say
fantastic
oh no.
one.
Yes, you go on to say no, it's slow, but it's slow. But sure of waiting it they say, so it get positive things them. Now, passing this way, we go say it's a bit salon history, things the way they happen, politics and other things. And so it go nice for you listen and learn something. Then a learning, na lecture, it give free one. And then you go listen again to follow, I think Bango also. Well, I just say Tolu. I will get a full name later. For let you actually listen to them again, So these are the two things that we'll go time for put up for you today. For let you actually listen to them. So thank you very much, Winston Ojukutu Macaulay, for you joining me inside the program this morning. Like always, people fantastically get the information. And thank you very much. We're going to engage you as time to go. Get yourself a wonderful day. Thank you very much. And to you who don't like and share the program, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We still get more for like. You know, you don't enjoy the program so much that you know, like over 1,109 people on YouTube and on 175 on Facebook. We only get 529. So please like the program, because when you like the program, other people posting the benefits from them. So like and share the program for we. Thank you very much. And thanks to the producer, we always they prepare for we delicious meal. Well, sometimes not so delicious, but still one for say thank you very much. Until then, my name is Nasembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. God bless you, country Sierra Leone, where we call we yard. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Okay.